Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.
And Chewy on some hot nigga. Like I dish, I see when I shot niggas.
Man, hey man, listen, man. This just in, man. It's spreading all over the news, man. All over social media. Bobby Smurda can't sell no tickets. They done canceled his tour. He said he canceled it. He said they bad promo. OG did what you finding? You see anything on this?
Man, it says Bobby Shmurda has canceled his 2025 concert Still Alive tour just weeks before it was set to begin, citing international dispute and poor promotions. Now, the tour guy says right here that he couldn't sell 10 tickets per city. So that's not bad advertising. That's just nobody know him no more.
Well, I think he's just, when you look at Bobby Smurda, man, they know him. He just evidently must got some bad, the way he's getting readjusted. He's a platinum artist. The song I played, That Hot Nigga, was a bad song when it first came out. And he even went, let me show you what he said. He said in a heated Instagram post, Smurda wrote, "Let this be a life lesson. Don't leave nothing in no one's hands," expressing frustration over how the tour was handled. He included screenshots of intense exchanges between Stingle and Sergio, Guwap, Patiello, and Oak Street Media, highlighting their disagreement over the promotion effort. So he feel like they didn't promote him right, OG.
Wait a minute. It says here, the tour slated to visit 19 cities, including Los Angeles, Houston, Phoenix, and Boston, despite his 2014 hit record, Hot Nigga. Shmurda has struggled to replicate the success he had in 2014. So he just ain't made no more records, bro.
Well, it ain't even OG, let's just think about this. Now I want you to think about what I'm about to say. Bobby Smurda was a platinum artist, and it's crazy to me that he can't get nobody to show up at the show. But the one thing I can say is, if he was doing the things, going and doing his press runs, doing the media stuff, that when a 360 deal, see, these guys had deals before he went to prison, people were doing this stuff for him. Now he's an independent artist. They're not working no more. They're not even trying. A lot of these guys think they celebrities. They charging people they'll try to charge me to get on the podcast. As you already know, I'm not even going for that, because we already working. We doing all the work. You got you on here with me and you, I love the real people that I meet, but they think you got to give them a bag to even get them on the show a lot of time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the one I look at them like, man, you can't even get 10 people to watch you.
That's right. Well, this is what Siegel, however, fired back publicly, asserting that the tour was canceled because of weak demand, not mismanagement. Agents' ticket sales across the market were 10 per city.
10?
10 per city. He claimed that's not viable that's not doable under any circumstances, and added, no ads, no promo, but the booking agent gets the blame.
See, again, I'm telling you, I agree with everything you're saying, because I think the fact that they're not working, they're not promoting themselves, they're not doing the press runs when they come into these cities. I've watched comedians do it. Certain comedians that I rock with, they'll come on my show. A lot of them come on my show, and we promote the show before they even have a show up. I watch 5, 6 shows get sold out. Ali Sadiq, when he came to town, I watched him sell out a theater of 3,800 4 times. I just talked to Ali today. That's my guy. Because I was congratulating him on the Shannon Sharp interview he just done. But I'm telling you right now, I build real relationships with real people, man, and I see the numbers, and the numbers don't lie, and I got the right group of people that I'm dealing with, and I ain't dealing with everybody that's not, if you thinking that you don't need promo, if you thinking you don't need to do the podcast, and they got to beg you, and man, come on, bro, go on about your business. You can't get 10 people. You come to Dallas and come see me. I can get you set up I can get you some seats and some asses in the seats.
Look what the white man has done. He says screenshots shared by Siegel show dismal figures. Just 5 tickets sold for Washington, D.C.
Damn.
And none for the cities like Denver, Hampton, VA. He maintained that advice to reschedule, but Shmurda canceled and went public instead. Man, you sold 5 tickets in D.C., Chocolate City?
Bro, that's cause he's not going up there promoing or nothing. They act like they don't even go to these places and try to even get with the local market. If you're an independent artist, you supposed to go and get with you supposed to treat it independent. A lot of them go to the radio stations. That boy got a relationship with the radio stations. He got to spend some money. If you're going to be independent, you got to go there and set up some billboards. You might have to do some footwork, get you a street team. Go out there and set some billboards up showing that you coming to town on your own. These boys ain't real hustlers. When you come from real hustling, you'll do whatever it takes to make your stuff sell or promo yourself. And you could get these seats sold. But a lot of them too good to do that. They feel like they're bigger than the program now. A lot of times, a lot of these numbers are even the ones who is getting the numbers is fluffed up. They buying all these different numbers, these bots and all that. And when they come to town, the impact ain't that great. I'm telling you now. I've seen it more than once, OG. It's crazy.
You're right.
But I seen, like I said, I seen some real ones too now. I've seen some real ones that come into town and people love them,
So what's the word of the day about the Shmurda? Like, you need to get on Boss Talk and get your numbers.
Well, he need to get on any of No, he need to get on any of these podcasts or any of these radio stations.
He can't go on Vlad or Adam 12. He got to come to Boss Talk if he want his numbers right.
Well, that independent way. Listen, I got some heavy hitters. OG one of them, and a lot of different people. Man, shout out to Ice-T and all those other people that support me and support what we got going. Man, shout out to Faison. Like I got a good fresh crew, man. Pac-Man, Joe, everybody to come through the city. Carlos Miller, it's a good fresh crew. They can go to 85 South show.
It's my boy Freddie.
What? He might but he probably could go and do a feature with Trap Boy and do a feature with some of these people like in your city. He probably could pay Kendrick Lamar or somebody to try to do a feature with one of the one of the undercards I'm talking about. Somebody in Compton.
Hold up, you're going too damn far.
No, he gotta pay to play.
He is not. Man, the only one we didn't let in is Lefty Gunplay. You can't pay enough to get a right to Compton like that. Don't try to tell him he was doing good.
You tried to tell him to come and get on with Trap Boy Freddie. He can get on with Kendrick Lamar.
No, he don't. He can't. He and selling 5 tickets.
Well, that's why he need to try to pay. You got to pay to play. You got to pay for the feature.
You better go over there and get with Yosemite Sam.
Let me tell you something, man. And here's the honest truth. When you look at people like Boosie, when you look at even them trail riders, man, even the trail riders, you can look up them trail riders, where them fans at. What happened when you went to that show? Them folks is bringing asses in them seats, man.
Man, I'm telling you, he don't understand that. He set up in that cell too long.
Man, he got to get out and communicate with the people, man, and try to get them to know who he is again. In a new way. But like I said, a lot of these rappers, OG, just what I'm seeing, a lot of them, they so cool and they streaming numbers ain't really just hitting like that. The streaming ain't paying a lot. They playing like the only money they getting is a lot of time the show money, unless you on a level like Big X the Plug or Kendrick or one of these guys, you're not getting money like that. So you need to try to promote yourself through going on different outlets, whether it's a podcast or whether it's a radio station, some way to connect to the public when you're an independent artist. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
because they're not doing the work, and they thinking somebody know them because of the hit they had 20 years ago, 15 years ago. It's not going to work like that. And a lot of people have figured it out. People like Boosie, who has a residence over there with Vlad, or who else is an artist that's done figured it out, that's running around still making money and selling shows. You can't count T.I. and them and all them boys, because them boys already had deep pockets. They ain't playing no game. They still got their money. They still doing businesses and everything.
Right.
You got a few of them out here that's figuring it out, but a lot of these rappers, and I hate to say it, but a lot of them done laid down. When Young L.A. came on Boss Talk, go look at what happened to his run. Young L.A. came on Boss Talk, and when he left, he filled up arenas, man. He filled up, he put asses in the seats, you know?
Woo, come on, put the asses in the seat.
So at the end of the day, OG, they got to work more. They got to open up their characters. People are looking more into your character now.
What's your advice to Bobby Shmurda? Just give me.
I think, like I said, like I'm saying, he gotta open up more, man. There's a lot of different.
So basically, you saying get off your black ass and go to work.
He gotta work, man. He can't just sit back and act like it's done. I think DJ Academics and all them folks up there in New York, you gotta go get with Complex and all them different people that's in his area. If he know how to build relationships, man, they love that dude in Brooklyn, man. That dude could just come outside and start hanging out and dealing with different people on the block and showing love. He got to start over again, OG.
He didn't sell the 7 tickets in New York.
Well, that's because he ain't in touch. They thinking because they celebrities, they don't come outside. They don't make themselves. No, they listen. He riding on the wave of that platinum hit, hot nigga. So what I'm, I get it, but here's what you gotta understand, OG. They're not coming outside. They're acting as if they can't be seen because they don't want to mess up their reputation.
You always bring up these old dinosaurs, what they did in 1947.
Yes, but that's what he's riding off of, OG.
He got to get on the Chitlin crew then, get with Ray Charles and all of them, because nobody hearing this music.
Who in the hell is Ray Charles? Ray Charles dead, man.
Oh.
He ain't get with no damn Ray Charles. No, he needs to get with Sir Charles Jones. He need to go do him some Southern Soul. He need to go and do him to get with Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat still filling up arenas, man.
Well, Pokey Bear filling them up, boy.
Oh, Pokey Bear. See what I'm saying? He got to do that dance with Pokey Bear. The way he be dancing, he can fit right in with him. He just need to he got to start doing stuff to make himself relevant again. You and I both know that. So if he don't do that, what is he expecting? Nobody knows what he's doing in Dallas. We ain't heard hot nigga. You just said that's 20 years old.
I'm telling you right now.
Man, get in the comments, man. Y'all let us know if you heard me say something that was not right when it comes down to Bobby Shmurda and these 5 to 10 tickets he's selling. Why do you feel like people are not engaging or connecting with Bobby Shmurda no more? Is Bobby Shmurda, is it over for Bobby Shmurda? Get in the comments. Let us know. This press run here is doing him good. Actually, he needs to leverage off of this whole thing where they talking bad about him. Go live. Get on the right platform and start working, and maybe we'll acknowledge you when you come to our city. Oh, gee, man, are you telling me it's some text messages that come deep open and start verbally abusing one another?
Man, this damn Bobby said Frank Matthews and all of my fans crying, and what I got major labels jumping me, blackballing me, and shitting, and I'm from the hood, young and rich, black as shit, and don't give a about both, and they scared of me, and I love that ish. I'm 27 years. I'm only 27. 1 year fresh out of 6-year bid. Got 400 employees. Tell them boys to stop playing with me, homie. And I do no marketing. That all that shit is natural, I'm gone. Well, damn, first of all, if you got 400 employees, you should have sold 400 tickets. Now, let me tell you what Phil Spectrum said. Let's be clear. This the white man talking. Now, after he read his text, this is the text he sent back. He said, let's be clear. The tour was canceled because the average ticket sales across the market were 10 per city. Not viable under any circumstances, no matter the artist or the budget. Bobby Shmurda chose to publicly vent rather than acknowledge performance metrics. His frustration is understood, but the numbers don't lie. The problem wasn't promotion, it was demand. The industry isn't about emotions, it's about execution. If 10 people are buying tickets, there is no show, period. This post was a distraction. The facts are the facts.
Well, what do you think about that, OG?
Man, Phil ain't playing, man. The warning shots don't play with me. You talk, Bobby said he got 400 employees, right?
Yep.
Ain't that what he said? He got 400 employees. So there must not be 400 loyal employees, because he should have had at least in that city 400 sales, right?
Right.
So if you didn't get but 10, that means 100% of your employees ain't fucking with you.
Right. You're right.
So Bobby, some in your metrics ain't adding up, Bob.
So, and then I think the other little dude that was promoting, he went, it was one more text come through, wasn't it?
Another, well, let me see.
Okay,
wait a minute. Now it's hey, bitch.
Well, that's the Philip Siegel. That's him. He went rogue.
This here Phil and come back and say, hey, bitch.
This the text messages right here. This is the text messages.
Okay. He said, hey, bitch, if you need the book, mail an address to sue me. And anytime you want to run a fucking fade, ain't no bitch here. You ain't gonna talk to me like you been. Camera flied and things were set. Tempers flied and things were said on both sides. Call it even as men, and let's follow through with what we started. It's business. We have moments that aren't so pretty at times. No need to sue or stop any of our tour because men are arrangements. It happens.
Man.
So, Phil said, man, he can take this fade. Shit, Bobby, you did 6 years soft. White boy talking to you like that.
Oh man, hey man, I ain't never knew it get this serious. OG, this is serious. Hey man, Bobby Smurda frustrated, and this is serious, man.
Man, and shit. Phil is a businessman. He said you ain't gonna mess his business off because you frustrated because you couldn't get but 10 people at the show, and it had nothing to do with him.
Man, listen.
How come your employees didn't buy no tickets?
Man, listen, man, guys, y'all got to get in the comment. Let us know, man. This argument is wild. Bobby Smurda is having issues selling his tickets. Do y'all agree with Bobby, or do you agree with Siegel, whatever his name is? I can't hardly say it. Philip Siegel. Who y'all riding with? Because he's asking Bobby to catch a fade. If he can't sell but 10 tickets, he not finna just pay him to come to the city and watch 10 people watching perform. You got to put asses in the seats. Bobby Smurda said he know he hot. He got 400 employees. That's probably why he having issues. He get rid of some of the damn employees. But anyway, man, get in the comments. Let us know what you think. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.